won't stop, cause I mean it. Hey y'all, welcome to Tea Priestess. I hope y'all are doing lovely, feeling amazing. This is a do-rag reading. Okay? This is a do-rag reading. I don't know what that means, but you know, I'm pointing it out. I haven't done a do-rag reading, like me in a do-rag, in a while. So, I don't know. Like, maybe I get different types of messages in the do-rags. You know, who knows? But, okay, this one is like it's like a maroonish color, okay? So, I don't know what that means. I don't know why I'm pointing it out, but let's see what comes out, okay? 5-5. 5-5. Look, what? Ace of Pentacles. Come on now. And I just saw 101. Okay, so I feel like you're getting things. One-on-one, okay? You're getting things. And I feel like it don't matter what it look like. I don't know, something like that. I don't know, like I'm doing it in a do-rag. Like I'm like, you know, like just doing it. You know, like I didn't like I could have, you know, like put on my wig or whatever, because I got the, like, I'm prepared to put my wig on. So the next time y'all see me, I'm gonna wear the wig or whatever. I don't know why I'm talking about all this, but okay, like I'm gonna wear the wig next time y'all see me, okay? But I don't have it on now. And I've been wearing, you know, my hair or whatever, but I was like, I got tired of it today. So I was like, okay, let me twist it up or whatever, so that way I can do the wig. And so I don't know why I'm stuck on this right now. Okay, hold on. But it's like you're getting shit. 8 of Swords, okay? I feel like because it's like you getting shit no matter what, okay? Like no matter what you look like, no matter what things look like, it's like you're getting shit, okay? And people don't like that. Like they're like, what? No. That's not what this is supposed to be like. You're not just supposed to be getting all of this shit. Like, because, okay, I feel like because it's like you just went through that, or you look like that, or something. But Queen of Swords, it's like, nah ho, but I'm getting this shit though. Nah ho, I'm getting this shit ho. Like, and okay, all 3 of these cards, it's like the hand facing that way, her hand facing that way, and they looking at the blessings like, oh, I don't want them to have that. I don't want them to have that. But guess what though? God giving it to you, okay? Because you've been through some shit. 9 of Wands, okay? You done been through some shit, and you can look back on all that shit and be like, nah ho, I deserve this, no matter what the fuck it look like. No matter what the fuck it look like, I'm supposed to get this shit, okay? Because God say so. 6 of Swords, move around with that shit, ho. Look, and I feel like they moving around. They moving around because it's like, what's wrong with y'all? Page of Cups, and that's like big surprises. Like, they're like bigly surprised. Bigly surprised, okay? Like, they like bigly surprised at your big ass blessings, because they like, no, no, that's not what they supposed to look like. That's not what they supposed to be doing. Like, it's like they know, you know, God. I mean, like, it's like they know what God be doing for you or some shit, like directly or some shit. And it's like, no. God said this is for me. What? Knight of Pentacles. God said this is for me. God said I'm getting blessed. That's what God say, okay? Strength card. And it's like, you like, yeah, ho, what's up? What was said? What was said? Because you had me fucked up. Look, 9 of Swords. They are so sad. Like, I feel like people are literally looking at you, like, online, in person, however the fuck. And they're like, they are so sad. Because they are like, what? And I feel like it's like they look at you and they're like, they can't even look at you. Like, they go to look at you to be like, to laugh at you. To go be like, oh yeah, they gonna be fucked up. Yeah, they gonna be fucked up. Like, oh yeah. And it's like they know this. Like, they know that you're going to still look like whatever you looked like before. They know this. Like, it's like in their hearts, in their minds, in their souls. They know this. 555. Come on now. And then they go to look at you online or wherever. And they're like, but that ain't what they look like. They don't look like that. They don't look like what I wanted them to look like. They don't. Oh, no. They don't look like what I wanted them to look like. Okay? 8 of Wands. Because the divine is blessing you, like, fast. It's like also at the same time, it's like the amount of time, 629 on God, that the divine has blessed you. Okay? It's been fast. Like, it's like within a few months or whatever. Maybe within the last year. Okay? They looking at you, or maybe they've watched you the whole year or within the last few months, and they like, they have really progressed really fast. Like things have picked up in their life so fast. Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Because God don't play about you, okay? It's just like that. God does not play about you. And so it's like they're really seeing that. 3 of Wands, they're really seeing that. 711, 713, H-Town. They're really seeing that God don't play about you, okay? It's like, nah, ho. What you thought. The Hierophant, come on now. God is like, they thought. They thought because they thought that you was going to be looking one way, living one way, being a certain way. And it is not so, okay? I feel like these people really wanted harm for you. And, like, whatever they knew about you, however you were living, whatever the fuck happened to you, they really enjoyed that happening to you in your life, okay? 2 of Pentacles, like, they were like, oh, yeah, I love this shit. I love that they going through this shit. I love that shit. Like, they really love that shit. Like, they was like, oh, yeah, I love that this new shit is happening to them in their life. Because at one point in time, you were really going through some shit. And they saw this. And they were like, oh, yeah, I love that. I love that they doing that. Yeah. Because it's like the way that you looked before. Okay, I also feel like you look, because I said I haven't done a do-rag reading in a while. You look like something that now that you look like before, okay? Like, whatever you doing now, it looked like what it was before, but, like, I feel like better, bigger and better, okay? Or the same, in a way, or whatever. But it's like, they like, how did they return back to that type of life? How did they return back to that? Like, I liked when they didn't have. I liked when they were struggling. I liked when they was going through all this shit. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's who I like them to be. Struggle. Oh, somebody told me one time, okay? And look, the screen turned off for a reason, okay? Somebody told me one time, like the end of 2020 or whatever, like, she was like, and we used to be like cool or whatever, and she told me, she was like, girl, you look You look like you struggling. And I was like, oh, okay, got you. And then the thing is, after she said that, I did start to really struggle, okay? Like, struggle, like, struggle hard, okay? But the thing is now, what was said, like, because at the time when she said that, I wasn't struggling. I was, look, on my shit, okay? On a whole bunch of shit. The devil wasn't, like, was creeping in, but not, like, creep fully yet, okay? And it's like she knew something, or she said something with her words. Ooh, she said something with her words. Look, the thing is, people put this shit. They said some shit. They wished some shit. I just watched a movie, okay? I just watched a movie. I knew it was gonna come in for a reason, okay? I just watched a whole ass movie on fucking YouTube. It's called The Last Wish, okay? And that shit, this nigga was wishing, just fucking wishing, wishing, and causing a whole bunch of shit to happen. Like, people dying everywhere, left and right. Like, it was and like horrible fucking deaths and shit. Like, it was just a whole lot. Like, he got hit by a car, and like, but it's like he wished for his face to like be beautiful or whatever, basically. And it's like the devil gave him every fucking thing, everything that he wanted, but at the cost. It's like, you know, okay, you get that, okay, will somebody die? You get this, okay, will somebody get hurt? Okay, you know, like, whatever. And it's like, he finally wished, his last wish was like, I wish when I got hit by the car that I never lived. Something like that. And so that was his last wish, okay? I guess I just gave away the movie. Sorry. But I needed to say that because it's like people have wished things onto you, okay? They have wished these things. And because they have wished these things, it's like, okay, like somebody, you know, put struggle. It's like the struggle was put on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because somebody wanted that shit. It's like they foresaw that shit on me. Because it's like, I wasn't struggling, but you wanted me to struggle. And so, it's like, whatever the fuck they wished. Because all that shit went back to him. Because the devil said, okay, well, you about to be living in hell, basically. And so, because he wasn't alive, but he was in hell, basically. That's what I got, kind of like that from the ending. And so it's like all that shit, and it was ironic because it was like he was in a mirror. It was in a mirror, and so it was like the reflection, like everything coming back onto him, okay? And so it's like everything is going back on these people that they fucking wished for you, okay? Because it's like, oh, you wish struggle, you wish death, you wish fucking, I don't fucking know, that you don't finish shit 346 H-Town, that you don't get to go places, that you don't make a certain amount of money, that you don't whatever, that you don't live life a certain way. Okay. It's just like that. Like, the cards literally are showing that, like, what I'm saying right now. And it's like God is like, okay, they about to be sad because they wish that shit on you. And now that shit is literally coming back on them because you don't wish that type of shit onto people. The Hermit, shit is being revealed and they about to be sad. Like, what? I'm losing my house? What? They don't like that. What? I'm losing my house? What? I can't live here no more? What? I don't have a car anymore? What? People are leaving? What? I'm losing that job. I'm losing that whatever. It's like, what? And guess what? What? God given to you? Okay. Four of Pentacles. It's like they should have held on to their damn wishes. Never made no wishes at all. Period. Because you're wishing to the fucking devil. When you make wishes, that's like wishing. Wishing is like wishing to the devil. Okay? God blesses. God blesses because you're doing the shit that you're supposed to be doing. You know, things like that. You don't have to wish. You don't have to wish for God's blessings, because God be like, look, I'm going to give you this. And God might tell you a little ahead of time, you know, put it in your mind, something like that. That's how God blesses you. God be telling you ahead of time. Ahead of time. You could have maybe spoke it in existence. Or because God, like, you know, put it in your mind and was like, ooh, that'd be nice. I want to do that. I want to go there. I want to whatever. You know, or you yourself like, oh yeah, I want to be able to help people here and do that there and you know, see shit. Like you see shit. It's like a whole vision type shit. That's what God do. When you wishing, okay, 629 on God. When you're wishing to the devil. And then the thing is, the devil give you what you want. The devil gives you what you want, okay? But the devil comes back for you. Every time. Temperance, okay? I feel like these people are learning that. They're learning that greatly. Like, now it's time to give back. It's time to give back. Look, it's time to give back. It's time to give back. Like you wish this shit, right? It's time to give back, okay? And it could be like on some their own soul type shit. It could be people around them type shit. It could be their physical things. It really doesn't matter, but it's time to give back. Six of Pentacles, what I say? It's time to give back. It's time to give back. And they not ready for this shit. They are not ready. King of Cups, it's time to give back. Where my shit at? The divine is like, where my shit at? It's time to give back. Like, you got what you wanted, right? Like, they saw you struggle, okay? They saw you go through these things. They saw that. They enjoyed it. That's what they wanted. Yep. That's exactly what the fuck they wanted. They got what they wanted. And so now it's time to give back. Three of Swords. Oh, they gonna regret that shit. They gonna regret all that wishing and hoping and shit. Not even hope, what wishing that they did. They're going to regret that shit, okay? Wheel of Fortune, because it's being taken away. 832 H-Town. It's being taken away. And they're not ready. The High Priestess. They're not ready for this shit. Because the shit is being taken away. Okay? And it's like, you should never did it. You should never wish for that shit. King of Wands. And they gonna be watching you like how they watching you now. And we're watching you before. But they're gonna be watching you now thrive. Okay? Like thrive like shit while they fucking struggle. Okay? Because I also feel like you were out here watching them. The Hangman on the bottom. Okay? Like, you were out here watching them struggle. I mean, you were out here watching them as they were not struggling while you were struggling, okay? And now it's the other way around. It's like it's time for you to give back. 8 of Pentacles, okay? It's like they're gonna be watching you work. They're gonna be back there. They're gonna be back there watching you work, and I mean work. Okay, 2011, the Emperor on your shit. Okay, like they really gonna be watching you work while you be on your shit, and they're really not going to like what's happening. They're really not going to like what's happening or enjoying that shit, because it's like things are getting revealed to them where it's like they gotta leave shit, they gotta be gone because you winning out here. And it's like the divine is showing them everything that they wished for. Everything that they wished for. Because all that shit is going back onto them. Like everything. And the way I'm feeling now, it's just like they're going to be in a lot of disbelief. Disbelief at you and how you're living your life now, okay? But also disbelief at what's happening to them. Because that's their new beginning. That's where their life is going. But they have to look back at all that shit. Just like you are able to look back at all the struggles, all of the hardship, all of the pain that you have been through, okay? You're able to look at all that shit. Except I feel like now you're looking at it in luxury. And whatever luxury is for you, in luxury, okay? You're looking at that shit in luxury. That came out in the reading. The luxury is now here, okay? And so because you're looking at all this shit in luxury, you know that you're blessed. Because God has came through on them promises. I saw 2222. God has came through on them promises, okay? 2222, hell yeah. God came through on them promises, okay? And so because God came through on them promises, not wishes, okay? They gonna be wishing, wishing that they never made them wishes on some real shit. They gonna be wishing so hard that they never made them wishes on you. Because their life is not fucked up. Because God is like, oh yeah, it's time. Give me my shit. Look, King of Swords, give me my shit. It's time for you to own up to some shit. It's time for you to give me some shit back. I saw 2311. Look, because you going to the sun. This the shit that's being taken away from them. People are about to be losing on some big levels. All because of what they did. Two of Wands. And they about to see you shine. The star. Come on now. Ace of Wands. You shining like shit. And the devil is coming to collect. On some boss hog outlaws. Collect, serve, and collect. Come on now. Just like that. The devil served. The devil served. Said, here you go. Here you go. Six of Cups. Come on now. The moon. The devil said, here you go. I got you. I got you. What you want? What you want? A house or a car? Okay. 40 acres and a mule? I got you. But now, the shit is being taken. The Chariot. It's time. Page of Swords. They wasn't thinking about this shit. They wasn't like, oh shit. If I get all this shit, I gotta start losing some shit. I gotta start losing some people. I gotta start losing some houses and cars and 40 acres and a fucking mule. I have to start losing. They didn't think about that. Two of Swords. They didn't think about that. Oh my God, excuse me. They didn't think about that shit. Look. Death card, okay? The Death card. They were not thinking about that shit. And the thing is, I'm glad the death card was in the dark, because that's the shit that they didn't think about. All of the shit that is being returned back to fucking sender is all the shit that they did in the dark. All of the wishing, all of the wishing, all of the working that they did. They did some shit 25-25. All of the working, all of the shit that they did. And you're about to see this shit, okay? I'm getting like for real, like you're about to see this shit. Like after you watch this reading, I'm getting some shit like that. Purple light right now, look. Look, the wedding that just came out, it's like you about to see some shit and you can be like, whoa. Oh shit. Oh shit. Because, yeah, after this, you about to see some shit. And that shit is gonna be wild, because it's like, oh wow. But it's like they wanted their shit. King of Pentacles shit. They wanted to be on their shit. Big money boss shit out here. They got that. They got that. Look, the Magician. They was wishing. 26-26. They was wishing. And them wishes worked. The Magician don't have to be on no, because it could be, you getting blessed and you working with God. But for them, they were on some working with the devil type shit. Because the thing is, okay, like in here, this can represent both of y'all. So, or all people. But you is like this hand right here. And what hand is that? That's the right hand. And that's the left. Okay? This hand pointing down to the left. For me, left is like God. Okay? Right is the devil. 713 H-Town. So they pointing down on the left side saying, nah, fuck you, ho. And they saying on the right, oh yeah, give me what I want. I ain't never seen that card like that. But yep, that's exactly what they did. And so they got that shit. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, they got that shit. Page of Pentacles, surprise. They was surprised with all the shit. For you, it's like the divine was like, oh yeah, you gonna get this shit. Like the divine, like I said earlier, could have told you some shit, could have put some stuff in your mind. Like, how about we think about this? How about we, start working towards doing that, something like that. And for them, for you, it's like, now you see what the divine told you that you was gonna be getting, okay? Because you already had an inkling, you was already working towards this shit. You knew this shit was coming because it's like God already told you, okay? For them, it's like, oh really? I got this shit? It's like they worked with the devil, got the shit, and it's like, oh yeah, I got this shit. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. And now it's like, they've been sitting in a nice energy. Really sitting in a nice energy. Just like you are now. Because it's like everything is matching up right now, okay? Whatever things look like right now, it's like everybody look good. You look good, they look good, okay? It's like that. That's what's going on, okay? Okay, I see it. Everybody look good right now. God has made it so everybody look good. Everybody look good. You have your blessings from God. They got their blessings from the devil. Everybody look good right now, okay? Except 5 of Swords. And all my High Priestess shit just came through. So it's like I'm on my shit right now, okay? But it's like 5 of Swords. Now here comes you about to start saying some shit. They about to start saying some shit. Their lives about to start looking different, okay? And yours is going to continue to go up, and theirs is going to start going down. This is where the alignment stops, okay? It's like, oh, like, you know, in whatever's, where it's like, you know, it starts to balance out, and it get to a point, it can only stay there for so long, okay? Until, like, say, okay, well, this hand is up right now, and it's the right, yeah. The right hand been up, okay? 3, 4, 6 each time. The right hand been up, okay? But now it's like, you know, God got you to balance with them, okay? So that's why everything look good right now. But now it's like you starting to go up, and they not balanced no more. You're really about to see the unbalance in people's lives now. Ace of Cups, look, the unbalance is coming because shit is spilling over. Shit is spilling over. They can't balance no more. They don't know what to do no more. And it's like Queen of Wands. I feel like you said some shit about this. Ace of Swords, you said some shit about this. You knew this shit was coming. You knew this shit was coming. Justice, okay? The shit is coming. The shit is coming. And the shit is here. And so because this shit is here, they not ready for that shit. 7 of Cups, they're not ready for that shit. They really not ready. 5 of Pentacles, because they gotta leave places. They gotta go places. They gotta give back. Okay? The World card. Come on now. Their whole world is about to be changing. Their whole world is about to be changing. Okay, like this one tarot reader that I had a dream about like a few days ago or whatever, but like last week or something. She's coming to mind. And the divine has been making me watch her like since the beginning of this year or whatever. And I've been like, why am I watching her? I mean, not like that, but I knew that there was like a reason as to why I was watching her, okay? And I feel like I'm about to get that understanding. Like there's people that are really about to, like, it looked good. It looked good. However, things are about to be changing because they really on some other shit than whatever they portray. These people are really on some different shit than whatever they portray to the public or portray to people in whatever ways. And so because they're on some different shit, it's like, okay, like how I'm like, you know, I'm in a do-rag, you know? I'm in a do-rag. Like, I was like, okay, I don't give no fucks, but I know I need to do a reading. I know I need to do a reading. I know I felt like I needed to do a reading, and so I'm doing the reading. And so it's like, and I was like, I'm not doing all that because people gonna watch regardless because God guides people to these readings. And so people don't need to be focused on what I look like at the moment because it's more about the message. Like, I could come on here looking cute. Yes, I'm still looking cute, but I'm not like done up or whatever. And so it's like, okay, also that's coming through. It's like people who be like, because with God, a lot of these messages sometimes it's just like God gotta push them through, and God gotta push them through us, okay? And so it's like, if you focused on like making yourself look good, like, you know, doing certain things, not like not take a shower or not be clean, but I'm saying like like, take an extra time to, like, do yourself up because you're thinking about how you look, because you're doing it for the attention rather than the message, okay? I'm doing this because I'm trying to get the message out and not for the attention. I can get attention at any time. Like, trust. I could go to the store looking just like this right now, and at least one or two men would be like, hey, and I'm so serious. So it's like, I don't care. I mean, I probably wouldn't want them, but it's just like that. It's like I could get chose because I've seen it. I've witnessed it. They don't give no fucks. And these could be any types of men where they look good, like good looking men, okay? And they be like, hey, because it's like, it's not about the appearance. It's about the energy, okay? And so it's like these people's energy, Knight of Cups, their energy is about to get revealed. The divine is really showcasing how these people's energy is not what they portray it to be. Okay? Something like that. And so it's like Nine of Pentacles, okay? It's like they did put in some work. Like, they really did put in work to get to where they are. However, it's been at some cost, like some big costs that were not of God. But they also be doing it in the name of God, okay? And I feel like that's also why God is like really doing this shit on some big levels. 713H Town, like God really doing this on some big levels, because it's like in the movie, okay, at the very beginning of the movie, the man, he was like trying to get a job, and he was like, yeah, I passed the bar, because was a lawyer or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I passed the bar exam. Thank you, God. And then the woman he was talking to, she was like, I doubt that it's at the hands of God, or whatever the fuck she said. And I was like, that's interesting. And then after that, he kept going. He said again, like, to like be like really trying to make her want to give him the job. She didn't give him the job, but like he was like, I've been blessed with these skills that God has given me and all this shit. And it's like he was really trying to convince her, like really trying to convince her that he was a blessing from God. Okay? That's important. The Fool card, it's like people have been out here really making it seem like they are doing these things in the name of God on some real big shit. And they're not actually doing things in the name of God. They've been doing it in the names of them, but like fucking Satan. And so it's like Nine of Cups. They really over there looking good. They're really over. It's like they got themselves to a place where it's like, oh yeah, I get to do these things. My numbers are here. I've been blessed. I've been blessed, okay? Because they did a whole bunch of wishing. Excuse me. And that was confirmation. The Emperor, okay? God is coming through and showing them how that shit wasn't on their end. How that shit was not from God. God didn't do that. God didn't want them to do none of this. Whatever it is, it's like God don't want you to do that. for these people. God don't want them to do this. God don't want them to do this. But they have really worked to make it seem like God has chosen them. Okay? Like they have really made it seem like God has chosen them. And they're very convincing. That's the thing. They are very, very, very convincing. Okay? 5 of Wands. And this is where they gonna be fighting this shit. Because, again, 10 of Pentacles, they've been very convincing. So convincing that they have earned money, okay? Like, big money off of people. They have really made people believe that they are these people that God has handpicked to be in these positions, to talk about God, to reveal things that God wants them to reveal, or, you know, things like that. Like God be giving them all these messages. God be telling them what's up. And again, it could be the case because God be pump faking people out here, okay? And I feel like 7 of Swords, they about to understand that they was pump fake. They're about to see how big of a pump fake God did. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. A big ass pump fake is coming their way. Like, oh no. Oh no. That's not what I told you to do. That's not what I wanted you to do. That's not where I wanted you to live. That's not what I want you to be telling people. That's not whatever. That's not. It's just not. It's just not. Okay? It's just not. It's not. Okay? 7 of Pentacles. And they've really been putting in this work. Like, oh yeah, God telling me this. God telling me that. I'm spreading the word. I'm spreading the word of God, okay? No, they not. They spreading the word of the devil. Because the devil be giving messages, okay? The devil really gives messages through people. Like on some real shit. Just like how God be has people out here, people who still have souls intact, okay? They are out here literally being used by God, working with God to tell people what's up, show people what's up, be blessed out here, have went through some harmful shit at the hands of people who are on the opposite side. Yeah. But then there's also people who have been through some harmful shit. But through that harmful shit, look, okay, me personally, the devil comes to you at your most vulnerable point, okay? Like, and the devil makes you be at your most vulnerable point. But at your most vulnerable point, okay? A few vulnerable points. But your most vulnerable point. The devil come through and be like, hey, what's up? You want all these things? You want to be a millionaire? A billionaire? Feed the whole world? I don't fucking know. Feed yourself. Have all this money. Do all these wonderful things. But you have to praise me. I can do that for you. I can do that for you. I can do that for you. Mm-hmm. You just have to praise me. And I mean like that. See, the thing is, God don't need praise. God wants love, okay? God wants you to just be there like, hey, God, I love you. You know, that's not praise. That's love. Okay? Satan, the devil, wants praise constantly. Okay? These people constantly praise the devil. Okay? But at their most vulnerable point, they accepted that offer and said, to get me out of this, all I gotta do is praise you? Really? But I get all this shit? I get to do all these things? I get to look like that? I get to whatever? Just like the movie. I get to do all these things? Yeah. And Satan is like, hell yeah. Do that shit. And be like, yeah. Yeah. Do that shit. Say yes. Say yes. And I got you. Say yes and I got you. Got you forever. Literally. Because that's signing their soul over to the devil. You gonna find out for real, who has signed their soul over to the devil. Because it looked like it. It like really looked like it. You can point it out. You can see it. Okay? It's very visible. God is making things very visible to people right now. And I feel like to almost anybody, not just on some like, you know, how in the past it's been like, you gotta, it's like all the hidden shit and, you know, it's like maybe like conspiracy fucking theories and shit. No, I feel like this shit is really going to be open, in the open. It is going to be in the open, in front of your face. You gonna see it. It's gonna be like, wow, they really was out here selling their soul just to get that, just to be there, just to do that, just to have that money, just to whatever the fuck, live there, buy that house, buy that car. Yeah, because now, in the dark, they're being asked for things back. And the lovers, okay? The lovers is like, I told you I was coming. This is God. I told you I was coming. Because the thing is, the devil will do that. Set you the fuck up. And then God come back and be like, oh no, you fucked up. You fucked up greatly. You was out here pretending. You was out here doing some shit that I didn't approve of. And so God is coming through and being like, I saw what you did. I know what you did. I've been waiting to come get your ass. 832 H-Town. I just been waiting on the right time. And this is the right time. Okay? And the Empress, okay? You about to see that shit. And that shit is going to be big. Because you going to see everything. And it's going to be right there in your face. 6 of Wands. Right there in your face. On some public shit. Because, okay, it's like, whatever these people do, you're going to be able to see it for real because they going to be posting about it, okay? They're going to be talking about it. They're going to be posting about it publicly. Because that's what God wants them to do. That's what God wants them to do. Not the devil, but God, okay? God wants them to post publicly about this harmful shit. Or about the harmful shit that they're going through now. That God is now taking them through. 8 of Cups, okay? And then I feel like after a while, or it's like once they be talking about this shit, you gonna see them go away. Like if they got channels or whatever, their channels just gonna stop. Like no more videos, no more postings, no more. It's like no more. It's like, it's literally gonna be like that, no more. And that could mean on a lot of things, a lot of situations, okay? I also feel like, because I've seen this happen, the devil likes to isolate people, okay? And I mean like isolate. So like, take them to a whole nother state, a whole nother city, a whole nother country, a whole nother whatever. They don't have contact with people anymore. Or if they do, maybe they might still talk to their people or whatever. But it's like the devil has isolated them in a way where it's like whatever they're going through, they won't have help. They won't have extra guidance. They won't have 10-10. And so it's like you really about to see how, and they probably gonna be talking about this, how like they wish, okay? Wish that they was still around people. Wish that they still talk to certain people. Wish that they didn't do that shit, okay? Because now they isolated. And whatever they're going through, because they're losing shit, they have to leave shit. They have to be done with shit. They like, I wish. They gonna be wishing. It's a whole bunch of fucking wishing that's not gonna be granted, okay? And it's like 10 of Swords. It's like, I feel like whenever you start to really see this for you, you're about to really see how you have won. And you have won like on a major level. Because these people, you gonna see how these people were really people who were trying to stop you. And the screen went black with that. They was trying to stop you and keep you from seeing the sun. And because they was trying to stop you from seeing the sun, it's like they get dark. It's like you going from the dark to the light and they going from the light to the dark. Yeah, Knight of Wands. And it's like the divine is riding through, ooh, the Tower. And they not ready for this shit. Because this shit is about to be on some big shit. Excuse me. Queen of Cups. But it's like you out here looking blessed. We back on you. You out here looking blessed, feeling blessed. And I feel like, honestly, in a lot of ways, not worried about this shit. You gonna see it, but you're not gonna be worried about this shit because you know what's up. Because you out here celebrating, okay? 3 of Cups. Okay, answer your question. Look, I feel like you're gonna get some questions answered about these people, about these situations, about a whole lot. You about to get a lot of answers because of the shit that you're seeing. Like, it's like, and that's gonna be a tower for you, because it's gonna be like, oh shit, I was right. And I was just asking God. I was just talking to God. I really be talking to God. Like, God, for real, I'm really right. Like, I know I be knowing But you know, it's like certain things I know right away. Like I know. Like God tell me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I get you. Like I know. But certain things, like recently, like this whole year, I've been like, for real, God, because I haven't seen it, and it's like it's some wild shit to where it's like I can believe it. I can believe it, and I do believe it. But it's like on some Virgo shit, proof. I've been waiting, and I have a decent amount of Virgo in me. So it's like sometimes, and God knows this, you know, the Virgo in me be needing the proof. Like I need to see it with my eyes. I need to see it. And so you about to actually see it with your eyes to be able to be like, oh, 5555. That shit really happened. That shit really is real. That shit. And Page of Wands, they can't do shit about it because that shit is real. Seven of Wands, it's like they cannot fight this shit. Three of Pentacles, because this shit is up in your face. You seeing the shit. 10 of Wands, and you about to know that they really did that shit to you. You gonna know that they really did that shit to you. They was really a part of some very big shit. If this is not, no, we're talking about you. They did some big shit that involves you, okay? And that's why 10 of Cups, you getting blessed on a big level. Bigly out here. You getting bigly blessed. 4 of Wands, so bigly blessed. And for them, 4 of Swords. Look, I feel like this is, you know, people about to be passed away out here. And I mean that. And I've seen this shit happen. Like, I've seen this happen. And that's, like, what I'm talking about as far as me saying I've seen this happen. I've seen somebody go from being, like, out here where I thought she was on some for real God shit to where God was like, no, she not. No, she not. And I'm like, for real, God? What you mean? Like, what you mean? But she looked like. And God, like, but I'm telling you, no, she not. She not. Okay? And to go from, like, seeing her life look dark to go from seeing her, like, where God is like, no, she not. And God starting to tell me that, to where she, like, start experiencing things in her life where it's like she start losing shit. She start going through some shit where it's like, why you going through that if God is, like, you know, out here blessing you or whatever, right? And it's not on no devil shit. Nobody wished this shit on you. It's not like the devil trying you on some shit. It's like you going through some shit. Like, she going through some shit. And the thing is, she was blessed or something. That's what, like, the whole time I'm like, but she looked blessed. She blessed, right? And then it's like, but things started to happen in her life. And then after a while, for a second, it looked good. Like, even through her going through shit, it started to look good. Like, her life started to really look good in a way. But, like, she didn't have a place to stay. But, like, she would stay in these pretty nice places or whatever. And going from seeing that to her, like she, like, basically went from looking like she was, like, living good even if she didn't have a place to live, to, like, struggle. Like, she looked like she was struggling. She looked like she was going through some things. And then it came through where it was like a little bit after that, she passed away. And I'm like, what? Like, I still be thinking about this shit, because it's like, what? Like, it's, and God told me, that's the thing, God told me that she wasn't on no shit that God wanted her to be on. She wasn't on no shit that God wanted her to be on. And so, and she was isolated. Like, she still had family or whatever, but it's like she didn't live around them. She had moved away. She was just living her life or whatever, but not doing it in a way where, like, she would consult God. But on camera, it looked like she was. That's why I believed it. It was very believable. But then God came through and showed, no, she is not on no for me type shit. She not on God shit. And so Five of Cups is like, these people about to really be sad. And you're gonna be able to see the sadness in them. Because after a while, like, I started to really see the sadness. Like, it's like, and this was like before she passed. Like, it's like she didn't pass looking happy or like blessed. I don't know. She didn't look happy. She didn't look blessed. She didn't look like she wasn't going through something. And so these people about to look like they going through a whole lot. And then some shit gonna happen. So you really gonna know, because they gonna look like they going through something. I also feel like for you going through things, you don't look like what you be going through, okay? You don't look like what you be going through. And so, and that's how God wanted. You don't need to look like struggle. Even if you're struggling, you don't need to look like struggle. You don't need to profess that you're struggling. You don't need to look like it, for sure. Because the blessings is on the way, just like they here now, okay? Or if they're not here now for you, they coming through. These people know that their blessings is gone, that they not getting no more, and that something is coming for them. Hardship. And it's being publicly shown, because they're showing it. Because it's like, for them, it's like, oh, if I show my struggle, then that'll look good. Because then it's like, then they can get money off of it, you know? Something like that. But it's like judgment. That's when God really come through and be like, no, you're not going to make no money off of this struggle. You're not going to. It's like God going to only allow them to show so much, because they've already shown so much of the fake shit, okay? 1, 2, 3. They've already shown so much of the fake shit that it's like God only wants them to show this struggle, but for so long. Because God is riding through. And they are facing some big judgment. Okay? And so 8 of Pentacles, this is where they come to wishing and saying, I wish I never did that shit. I wish I never did that shit in the dark. I wish I never did that shit. Because all of that shit is coming back on them. And I just feel very somber. I feel very somber. I feel like it's gotten very somber because it's like that's where their life is going. Like the girl who I'm talking about, woman, the one who passed, she like really would sound like she was trying to make herself feel happy or something, or sound happy in some way. But you could really tell that she was not. You could tell in her voice that she was not, okay? And it's like, you're going to really be able to tell on so many levels that these people are going through shit. Because it's going to sound like it. Like they can't even like, it's just going to be very visible. Very noticeable. And very real. Very real for them. But very real for you, because you're going to be able to see that shit. And notice that shit. Okay, so Chiron and Aries. And the degree is, or whatever coordinates that is, it's like 808. It's like Chiron is, I don't know, that's being pointed out to me. I'm looking at a chart or whatever. And it's like, that's being pointed out. Because it's like, Aries be focused on self and things like that. But Chiron is like, I'm going to teach you some lessons. And so 808, I'm going to teach you some lessons about yourself in a big way. That's it. Yeah, so they about to get some big lessons about themselves in a big way. And so, yeah, I think I'm just going to use this one deck. This deck spilled tea. This deck spilled tea. So, I think that's it. If I need to do another reading, not today. Or today. I don't know. I might. But maybe not. If I need to do another reading with more decks, God gonna tell me. And so, I'll come back. But I think that this is done because the air conditioner just turned on. Just clicked. I just heard that. And so, it's done. And I mean, all that wishing on your life is done. Okay? All that wishing on your life is done. You need to hear that. All that wishing that they did on your life is done. Because they can't wish no more. There was a man in the movie who, he cut out his tongue to not wish no more. Because that's how much wishing he was doing. And it's like once they got to the seventh wish, and that's ironic because it's like right now Jupiter is in Aries in the 7th degree. And so it's like Jupiter give you what you want. Jupiter give you what you want. But the moon is in Gemini on the 7th degree also. And it's like, but all that shit gonna get revealed in the dark. So all this shit is coming back. It's coming out. Whatever they was wishing on, they made these wishes. And all that shit came true. Literally. And you over here getting blessed. And they seeing your blessings. Not wishes, but blessings. So I want to congratulate you for saying no to the devil on some real shit. And whatever way that nigga tried you, okay? Look, in the fucking dark. whatever way that Satan tried you could have been on multiple times. Because that nigga, I said earlier, that nigga come in vulnerable moments like a few times. At least 3. Not just one time, but like maybe 3 full times. 3 full times. And so, 3 full times. And so, it's like, each and every time you said, no, ho. Leave me alone, my nigga. Bye, ho. And you beat that shit. And they accepted that shit. They said, okay. That's all I gotta do? Praise you? Okay. And so they out here praising. They've been out here praising like shit. And this shit about to be wild. What you about to see. Okay? I can't wait to watch this whole back because, yeah, I'm gonna be able to really get to piece some shit together for real, for real. I feel like while you're watching this reading or whatever, the tower just pointed out before I put it up. It's like you really gonna get some tower moments, like in your mind or something, while watching this reading. And so, Ace of Swords, yeah. And so it's like you really about to know, like the divine is really going to be showing you what shit is about to be ending on some death shit, and who is out here on some magician shit, doing the shit for the devil, saying, hell yeah, I do that shit. Give me that. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, let's do it. You about to see that shit. Okay? Because they definitely have gotten the sun, but at a cost. Okay? That keeps coming through. I need to say that. But it's like, Blunt Talk the Payback 9. Okay, Blunt Talk the Payback Tape 9. Okay, by me. Is being pointed out right now. And so, it's payback time. It's payback time. And so, it's payback time. Payback time. Black youngster, fuck everybody. They gonna be like on some fuck everybody type shit. If they not like that already, that's what they really about to be on. Because they not about to have help in any way. And that means like God is not sending people their way to help them in any way. And that's where they're also gonna see how God don't fuck with them no more. And it's like, give me my shit back. Because they don't have nobody. Like nobody. Okay. That's it, y'all. I enjoyed reading this. And I hope that this helps y'all, okay? I love y'all. I really do. I thank you for coming through, okay? Remember, hear the song? God saying knock knock. Where you at? I'm coming for you, ho. I just saw 344 shooting 3s and riding on 4s. That's what you doing. God doing. And God is coming after them. Where you at? Knock knock, ho. At the door. Okay. Bye, y'all.